Welcome to Day 3 of budget-friendly, healthy vegetarian recipes. For our first recipe, we have a classic breakfast favorite, vegan overnight oats. Here's what you'll need. 1 cup of soy milk, half a cup of rolled oats, 1 teaspoon of chia seeds, 1 teaspoon of maple syrup, and 1/4 of a teaspoon of cinnamon. To make the overnight oats, mix the oats, the soy milk, the chia seeds, the maple syrup, and the cinnamon together in a jar or container and mix them thoroughly, as the chia seeds tend to clump up otherwise. Then refrigerate overnight. In the morning, your oats will be perfectly soft and ready to eat. You can top them with your choice of fresh fruits, nuts, and a drizzle of maple syrup, which is what I've done. There's nothing quite like a bowl of warm soup on a cold winter day, and this cozy vegan soup is sure to eat the spot. We'll start by chopping 1 leek, 1 onion, 3 carrots, and 1 small bell pepper. To make the soup, heat 1 tablespoon of olive oil in a large pot over medium heat. Add the leek, onion, carrots, and bell pepper and cook until they are tender, about 5 to 7 minutes. Don't forget to stir every now and then or it'll stick to the bottom. Then add 4 cups of water, 1 cup of cooked beans, 1 teaspoon of minced garlic, and season with salt and pepper. Bring the mixture to a boil, then reduce the heat and simmer for 20 minutes. You might puree some of it to make it creamier, but I like it just like this. This is the coziest soup. I really recommend you try it. For our snack, we'll be making a batch of healthy and delicious cinnamon oat muffins. We'll need 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 1 cup of rolled oats, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of baking soda, and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 cup of soy milk, 1/4 of a cup of melted vegan butter, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. To make the muffins, we'll mix in the flour, the rolled oats, the baking powder, baking soda, and cinnamon. So we'll mix the dry ingredients together and then add the maple syrup, the vegan butter, vanilla extract, and the soy milk. Once you add the wet ingredients, stir until everything is well combined. Line a muffin tin with muffin cups, I'm using parchment paper, and spoon the batter into the cups. Bake the muffins at 200 degrees Celsius for 20 to 25 minutes, or until a toothpick inserted into the center of the muffin comes out clean. Let the muffins cool for a few minutes before transferring them into a wire rack to cool completely. And there you have it, a batch of healthy and delicious vegan muffins. You can enjoy them with butter or jelly or peanut butter, whatever you want. I'm just having mine plain. For dinner, we have a creamy and flavorful vegan stew. We'll need 1 leek, a small bell pepper or alpha bell pepper, 2 diced carrots, and 4 small diced potatoes. To a pan on medium heat, we'll add 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil, the leek, bell pepper, potato, and carrots. We'll cover with a lid and let it cook for 2 minutes just to get a little bit of color on the bottom of the pan. Then we'll add 1 cup of cooked chickpeas, the garlic, and we'll season with paprika, coriander, salt, and pepper. Mix everything together and add 500 ml of water. We'll let it come to a boil and then cover with a lid and let it simmer for 25 to 30 minutes. Next, we'll need 200 milliliters of soy cream and 1 tablespoon of flour. We'll mix in the flour with the soy cream very well. Make sure it has no lumps, and then we'll pour this mixture onto our stew and keep mixing for a couple of minutes until it is thickened and the flour is cooked, and you get the most creamy, delicious veggie stew. I strongly recommend this. It is so good and very hearty and warm on a winter night. For dessert, we're making vegan chocolate chip chickpea blondies. Here's what you'll need. 2 cups of cooked and drained chickpeas, 1/3 of a cup of maple syrup, 1 tablespoon of vanilla, half a cup of peanut butter, half a teaspoon of baking powder, half a cup of soy milk, and 3 tablespoons of dark chocolate chips. Let's get our tiny blender or food processor and start with the chickpeas, then the maple syrup, the vanilla, the peanut butter, the baking powder, and the soy milk. Blend all the ingredients together until smooth. Then add in the dark chocolate chips. Heat the oven to 200 degrees Celsius and line a small baking dish with parchment paper. Pour the batter onto the baking dish and spread it around. Bake for 25 minutes and then there you have it, dessert is ready, and it doesn't taste like hummus, I promise. I hope you've enjoyed day 3. I'll link the 4th day of Beatmas here once it's out. Until then, YouTube thinks you'll like this video. Thank you to my patrons on Patreon and thank you for watching until the end. That's very cool of you. Happy Beatmas and see you on the next one.